Oh yeah, we are coming back to finish what we started. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hello folks, Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. This is part 2. Figure number 2 from Did Corporation. We are unboxing the Buzz Aldrin 1/6 scale figure. And this is cool. Out of all the 3 astronauts that landed on the moon, Buzz is clearly, well, not clearly, but definitely one of my favorites. He's the one with charm. He's the one that planted the flag. When we think of man on the moon, most Americans, most folks think of Buzz. We all know it was Neil that was the first one, but Buzz is the cool one, right? Looking at the box, just as I discussed in part 1, the only way you know that this box is associated with Buzz Aldrin is the barcode, and that is it. Everything else is copy, cut, and paste. So I'm assuming when I get to Michael Collins, to his unboxing, it's probably going to be the same thing with the barcode. I haven't decided how to unbox Michael Collins. I got the blow dryer here because I want to preserve the box art, and I kind of taking my time here, using a little bit of hot air. These stickers come off just fine. It just makes it a lot easier for me as far as cleanup, instead of using the knife just to cut it open. I may use this backdrop. It's exact same one with the moon landing and the flag. I actually took Neil's and already made space at the module case, and just if you're curious what it looks like, this is what it looks like. It's not finished yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the astronauts on the actual wooden base, but I definitely love that moon soil, so I'll go back to that. Custom printed artwork. You flip it over, it gives you instructions on how to remove the head without breaking it and damaging it, all that good fun stuff. I'm going to comment once more on the foam. I love foam inserts, foam packaging. It really heightens the quality, the experience, the whole shebang when it comes to a 1/6 scale figure. Looking good. Majority of the accessories resemble to where Neil Armstrong had his. Buzz looks good so far. First impressions in his foam pod there. Looks good. Let's take a look. Let's look at his face. What do we have here? What do we have here? Let's get that little bag off of his head. And I gotta say though, I gotta say I feel like they nailed it with Buzz. Not so much with Neil, but they nailed it. They really did. Yeah, they captured his swagger, his charm in this. Depending on the angles and which press photo you do find, even the one where he's trying to be all nonchalant cool, I mean, that's him. That's Buzz. That's a cool shot. So I give Did Corporation points on that sculpt, because it looks good. It looks really good on Buzz. Looking at the suit right here, that bugs the hell out of me. I'm assuming it's the fluffing that they use to make the suit kind of baggy. The stitching, everything else in the suit looks great, but the little phrase of puffiness there that tends to protrude. I do go back after the video. I went back after the video and I did trim it. You have to just use a little pair of little scissors and just do a little bit of maintenance on there. But otherwise, everything, going through the checks and balances, it looks good. We have here. Oh, let's view a request. Let's take a look at the chronograph, the Omega Speedmaster chronograph, kept on his arm with the high-tech technology of Velcro. Velcro. I want to say Velcro was a product of the space age. I want to say it is. I really do. I didn't notice the little gauge there on Neil. I wanted to I noticed it on Buzz. Wanted to kind of show it to you because I love the microprint, and I love how they were able to incorporate the I'm assuming it's a decal or a water print that was on it, which is fine. I mean, it looks great. The stitching, his name right there, the NASA logo, and the Apollo badge. It all looks good. I mean, even in this extreme close-up, it looks good. And he's smiling there. No one's like, yeah, it all looks good. Now, I noticed, and I didn't cover this in the first video, that you do get stickers there. And I don't plan on sticking any of this. I just, no, I don't. It looks like it's a cut and paste type deal. And I know, I don't want to play around with that. So some of you may, but I definitely will use the red cover in there for the additional tubes that connectors aren't used. What we have here is the pressure bubble helmet. I love this design. I love how they were able to manufacture that. I just wanted to give it some love. The infamous Snoopy cap, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Nicknamed Snoopy cap, but it really was just called, it is just called the communication carrier. That's how Buzz would stay in contact with his boys. We have the Lunar Overboots that would slip it over his boots, so that gets better support, doesn't sink into the lunar soil as his life support system. Lunar Extravehicular gloves. We learned when we were on the moon's surface that the moon's regolith, the dirt, is very fine. And look at that microprint, and I thought I'd show it to you. I'm blown away by this. I really am. We have the astronaut's, I want to say sunglasses, because that's really what it is, but it's the Extravehicular Visor helmet is simply designed to help cut back on solar glare, because there is no atmosphere on the moon's surface. So astronauts needed this so that they wouldn't go blind. And oh, the oxygen purge system. This is the reason why there's a part 2. The oxygen purge system with a detailed internal structure. Now, I did not open up Neil Armstrong's oxygen purge system, but in this video we will, because I want to check it out. The fact that DID Corporation, or DID Corporation, took the time and effort to assemble, paint, and model an internal structure where most collectors aren't even going to make it this far. Most collectors who collect 1/6 scale probably aren't going to be doing what I'm doing. They're not going to pull out a screwdriver and remove all these screws to get just to view. I mean, that's unless you do plan on view. Maybe you do want to have this displayed. I mean, it's kind of cool. These 2 little screws right there, those are faux. You don't have to remove them. They can stay right there. But all the screws around it are removed, and gently pull and tug, and there it is. These are the oxygen spherical containers. And if there was a heart, if the suit needed a heart, this would be it. This oxygen was used in multiple ways. Used for breathing, used for cooling, and it was used for something else. Breathing, cooling. And a pressure suit. Yes, the suit needed to be kept at a constant pressure. So the oxygen in those spherical tanks, it was very important for the astronauts' well-being. Using my micro screwdriver, electric screwdriver. I'm using an electric screwdriver just because I can control the torque better with it. So if you are curious where to buy one, Amazon link below. Get your own. Portable life support system with detailed internal structure. This will be shown on this video as well too, because I'm really curious. Really curious. Portable life support system, nicknamed PLSS. Look at this. I haven't even unraveled the fabric on it, and I'm just blown away by these protruding connectors right there. I'm like, oh, maybe that's where they filled up the tanks, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research. I will say, though, that these 1/6 scale accessories have sparked my curiosity, because I did end up going back and doing a little bit more research on what this did and how it benefited the astronauts' survival. Yeah, we know it kept the astronauts alive, but what was its job? What did it do? Now look at this thing. Look at. All right, DID Corporation. You get an A+ for this, because this is so freaking impressive. And these tubes right there, that's die cast. That's metal. That's not plastic tubing. They incorporated plastic tubing with real metal tubing, and it's beautiful. Oh my God! I just after I stopped filming this, I just kept looking at it, because I kind of want to have this displayed as is, but my idea is that I want the astronauts fully geared, fully assembled, ready to walk the surface of the moon. But that internal structure was just simply kick-ass. A+ all the way. And since I'm playing with the portable life support system and the oxygen purge system, might as well connect it and hook up Mr. Aldrin with it. Oh, wait a minute, before we get to that, the Snoopy cap. Now, for this, I did take my time, and I did find the right tools. I used a pair of tweezers and a magnifying glass, and just took my time, and I was able to get everything connected. I did not fray the strap. Everything came out good, so I'm very, very proud of myself. So Danoby2 gets points on this one for able to get the Snoopy cap without fraying that belt. Being gentle with the bubble helmet. This is what keeps the pressure, not that visor, and that is cool. Now, there is no tension to keep the bubble helmet secure, and there's no latch, there's no twist and turn, and this really bugged me. So what I did is I used tack putty, and I use this stuff on everything. The putty is just phenomenal. I used a little bit of it. It doesn't stain. It sticks. It adds tension. And I want to say it's like $10. I have it, it's sticky putty. It's on my Amazon store, so it's a few bucks, I want to say. 100% worth it. I use this stuff on everything. The Ecto one, everything. There's no, when it comes to the 1/6 scale world, there's always something that needs to be stuck, but you don't want to damage the paint or have that glue residue. Buzz is smiling. There's me in the reflective gold dome, and I feel like a pro. Being able to attach the backpack at this point, I feel confident. My confidence levels have risen. And by the time I get to Michael Collin to his unboxing, it'll probably take me 5 minutes. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a video or if I'm going to do a live unboxing this weekend. I haven't decided on that yet. I did mess up, though. I should have really put the extravehicular gloves on, because it's a pain in the butt. But I'm not going to dismantle the backpack, the portable life support system. So I'm gonna wing it. It was a pain in the butt. I did a quick cut there. You do have to adjust the sleeves of the gloves accordingly to get it just right. And I did forget to put the boots. The boots and the gloves should have been the first thing. And I was, you know what it was? I was distracted with the internal structures of the oxygen purge system, that life support. That was just beautiful what they were able to accomplish with the paint applications and just the modeling and just everything with it. I'm a pro attaching the life support hoses. And did you see that cable come off? Look at that crap. Look at that. That's not a deal breaker. It's an easy fix. Again, a little tiny dab of putty goes a long way. It's not going to damage the paint. It adds the proper tension, and it sticks right there beautifully. All right, I know there's secrets underneath the foam, so let's go back to the unboxing here. And I know Buzz planted the flag, so that's what I'm looking for. The flag is beautiful. The America flag. No, No, it's not the America flag. It is the American United States flag. In the 60s, it was the United States flag. Today, the flag would be the America flag. Putting the two. Oh, that is an aluminum rod, and oh, that's cool. I like the string there. I'll tie that away from the camera. The Apollo 11 plaque, beautiful plaque. Love the design, the etch, and everything on it. His nameplate, which I definitely will be using. Buzz Aldrin. And the remote control bag. This was a pain in the butt. But looking at the plastic tabs there, it looks like I may not have to do some jury rigging. The remote control unit is attached to the front of the astronaut, and that is how he's able to control pressure, oxygen, his life support suit, the portable life support system. The kick-ass moon base. I love this thing. Love it. Love the detail. Love everything about it. And it's the exact same print, just fine. It's not the moon's photo print, but that's fine. We got the crotch pole there. I love everything about this base. I really do. We got tools. Now, it looks like it's 3, but technically it's just 2. It's the box-shaped scoop with the lightweight hammer and an extension rod. So that's the hammer, and what I have in the other hand is the box-shaped scoop, and then what's still inside the case there is the extension handle. It was really difficult to bend your knees and pick stuff up from the moon's surface, so you needed an extension rod. That's just how they rolled. All right, let's do this. Let's prep up. Let's plant the flag. And I definitely want to get the there's no wind in the moon, even though the moon technically has a tiny atmosphere. Most people don't know that. Most people just think that there's no oxygen on the moon. Oh, well, no air or atmosphere. There technically is. I want to say it's like a fraction of a 1% that's on the moon's surface. Look at that. Love it. Displayed. He has his flag, the tools. This is a beautiful piece. I am very, very impressed, very happy with DID Corporation, what they were able to pull off. There is a few hiccups and some challenges with the Snoopy cap and the fraying of the cap, the extra fluff that tends to protrude from the suit, but overall, this is such an awesome buy. Love it. No regrets. Someone messaged me yesterday, told me that it's extremely hard to find this set and it's selling out already through most vendors. I'm hoping that if you are in the market to pick up your own set or even just one astronaut, don't wait too long. From what I understand, the 3-pack set is sold out through most retailers. Definitely worth just having one. It'll be tough on which ones the collectors are going to lean towards. I would assume it's going to be Buzz. It's the flag. People want the flag, planting the flag. Or maybe it's Neil. I don't know. I know Michael Collins would be the last one on everybody's list. Poor fella. Love it. Love these shots. Me playing around with my artificial sunlight, trying to recreate that moon glow. Love it. Love it. And if you want to see what it looks like, I'm going to just go ahead and move it inside my module case here. Get the family acquainted there. If you're wondering who the astronaut in the background is, that is Gene Cernan, the last man on the moon. He was the last astronaut to walk on the moon. So I have Neil, the first man, and Gene Cernan was the last one. Oh, this was fun. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. And as always, Danoby2.